Hey guys, just on some real talk shit. What's it gonna take for us to get fucking mad and do something about it? Huh? I'm not talking about gun control. I'm not talking about agenda pushing. I'm not talking about blue versus red versus... I'm not talking about black versus white or... I'm talking about lie versus truth. Not on that fake news shit either. When you pay your taxes, well, more so, when they take your taxes from your paycheck, or when you pay your taxes as a business, do you think about what you benefit from that money you spend? I mean, sure, you got public roads, probably got a bus in your neighborhood. You know, you have food regulations, you think. But what does it really benefit you to pay your taxes, right? That much taxes, too. Where's all the fucking money go? Why do we have such a big fucking budget for defense? What the fuck are we defending against? Anyways. Let me just let you know y'all getting screwed. Alright? They're taking their tax money, your tax money, and they are funding themselves for things like a multi-million-dollar fund for senators and congressmen in case hookers sue them. Let alone the money that they already paid the hookers, but in case the hookers sue them. So your tax money is going to pay off hookers. Did you get laid? No. What else? Tax money is going towards underground bunkers. Oh, I get it. They're for military purposes. They're to store all the nuclear weapons against China. Yeah, okay. How many fucking nuclear weapons do we need? Doesn't it only take like one or two to like fucking fuck shit up? And all these underground bases aren't for that. Why don't we ever see the underground bases? I mean, I get it for security purposes, so we can't know the location. But let us see the inside. Why not? We're paying for it. Shit. Fucking invite me. I fucking funded the party. What the fuck? They're funding life extension research. Now, in the case of, let's say, news from today even, right? So we have a headline here. If I can get this silly old iPad unlocked. It doesn't want to cooperate. Well, basically, there's a headline on here that says, DARPA looking to extend life of soldiers, extend the golden hour. They want to freeze soldiers on the battlefield. When troops are injured on the battlefield, time is of an essence. This is coming from Live Science. Okay. Starting again. When troops are injured on the battlefield, time is of the essence. How long it takes service members to receive medical care is often the single most important factor in determining whether they live or die. Now, scientists are looking at new ways to buy some extra time for battlefield injuries, but not by getting medical care to troops faster. Instead, the scientists want to essentially slow down time. And they're taking a cue from tiny creatures called tardigrades. If you remember tardigrades from like fucking elementary biology, are those tiny little trilobite thingies that look like miniature dinosaurs. They're weird worm-looking, fucking sea sluggy, prehistoric-looking buggy things. Anyways, so a new program from the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency aims to develop treatments that literally slow down the body's biochemical reactions, tipping the body into a slowed or suspended state until medical care is available. In other words, the program, called Biostatus, aims to slow life to save life, according to a DARPA statement. So, life extension technologies, medical care extension, deadlines. That's what you're paying for, okay? So when you get like a heart attack from eating all this fucking Monsanto food that they're feeding you, that you don't have really a choice of eating anything but that, you think that they employ these life-slowing technologies on you so you can get to the hospital and get some care? No, they don't. What about in 10 years, right? This is new technology. Come on, give it a break. 15 years, they'll be rolling that shit out for my grandma when she coughs too hard and needs to go to the hospital for a fucking emphysema check. No, they won't. You're never gonna fucking see these things. I mean, DARPA did create the internet, but it definitely took more than 10 years for them to roll it out to us. What else? Let's see what else. Let me think. What else are you guys paying for? With your tax money, you pay for, well, a big thing, big spending is military, right? We're always afraid. We're afraid of Russia. There's China with all its fucking, more fucking citizens in the military than like we have people in our country, and fucking fear-mongering, man. Without the governments of the world, do you really, really think that like we would be fucking on the streets like toe-to-toe fucking punching each other because like some motherfucker's Russian and like we're American? No, we would not. If anyone out there listening has traveled around the world or in other countries or met anyone from another country, do they square up and try to fucking fight you when they meet you? No, they don't. Why? Because that's not generally human nature. It's the governments and the control schematics, the control systems in each of these countries that is keeping us at ends with each other and creating all this fear-mongering fucking campaigns for us to constantly be rather at war, about to be at war, or just recovering from a war. Why? Because they figure that war drives the economy. Is that worth it to you so that we have like some fucking rocket sitting in the ground in northwest Montana, like waiting to fire towards the Chinese in case we get a feather up fucking Dick Cheney's butthole? Is it? What about the fact that all these rockets that we've bought and funded and all that shit, how many have we really used other than attacking people in the Middle East? I mean, they just sit there and rot. We've been afraid of Russia for what, fucking 60, 70 years? Nothing's happened yet. I think we can put our guard down. The biggest enemy of the people is the government that they live under. That's a fact. And gun control agendas, electing Hillary rather than Trump, and third-party candidates. None of that shit's gonna work. It's not the fucking resolution here. Unfortunately, at this point, it's going to take a major realignment of powers that be, of thought consciousness, of action. It'll be a while till we get there, but let's hope we